Today, we're stepping into a truly beautiful story from the Mahararatna Sutra. It's an ancient lesson given by a Buddha to a young prince that gets right to the very heart of the path to enlightenment.
The story starts not with a big lecture, but with a simple meeting between a master and a student, a scene we've seen play out countless times in history. The Buddha actually senses the prince's potential, and he travels to meet him, because he knows the perfect moment for a life-changing teaching has arrived.
Okay, let's dive right into this. The Buddha asks a huge question, and then immediately gives the answer, which basically sets the stage for everything that follows. And notice what he says. The path isn't about believing in something. It's about diligently cultivating something. It's an active practice, right from the get-go.
And that answer is the absolute key. The entire journey of a bodhisattva, that's someone seeking enlightenment for the sake of all beings, is built right on top of this foundation, these four qualities of the heart. And they're called immeasurable for a reason. The goal is to cultivate them until they are truly, absolutely boundless.
So here they are: loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. Now, these aren't just, fleeting feelings that come and go. The teaching presents them as these vast states of mind that we have to actively grow and nurture, and together, they give us a complete way to engage with the world. Let's dig into each one, starting with loving kindness.
So, the first mind is Maitri, or great loving kindness. And what is it really? It's the sincere, active wish for every single being, with no exceptions at all, to have real happiness and all the things that lead to that happiness. The crucial part here is the sheer scale of it. This is not the kind of affection we save for our friends and family. No, this is a universal, impartial kindness that you extend to every living thing, just because they exist, and, just like us, they want to be happy.
Oh, I just love this part. The sutra connects our own inner capacity for love directly to the cosmos itself. It's saying, look at the sky. See how space has no end? That's the benchmark. That's how vast our loving kindness is supposed to be.
So, to cultivate this mind means we're training our heart to just keep expanding and expanding until it can hold every single being within it, just like space holds every star and every galaxy without any preference or limit.
And get this, the text makes it clear that this practice isn't just some gift you're giving to others. It completely transforms us. It builds this internal foundation of safety, of peace, of joy. And from that stable ground, all the other good stuff, all the other virtues can naturally start to grow.
Now for the second mind, Karuna, or great compassion. It builds directly on the first one. Think about it. If loving kindness is the wish for everyone to be happy, then compassion is the powerful, heartfelt wish for them to be free from suffering.
I mean, the sutra says that compassion is the guide for the entire path. It's as vital as breathing. It's the engine. But what actually gives rise to it? What makes real compassion bubble up in our hearts?
Well, it starts when we take a really honest, unflinching look at the world. When we see how we and everyone else are kind of tangled up in mistaken ideas and all the very real pain that those ideas cause. This isn't about feeling sorry for people. It's about seeing the situation with total clarity.
The Buddha points out that so much of our suffering comes from this fundamental misreading of reality. It's a habit we all have, right? We're always looking for something permanent in a world that's constantly changing. We chase lasting pleasure in things that are, by their nature, fleeting, and we cling to this idea of a solid, separate self where one can't really be found. And the sutra uses this incredibly powerful image to describe our situation. It's like we're being driven by all this confusion, these inversions, and we're just walking toward a dangerous cliff edge without even knowing it. True compassion is what you feel when you can see that happening, clearly. And this just nails the nature of real compassion. It's not some passive feeling of pity from a safe distance. No way. It's an active, courageous decision to do something, to roll up your sleeves and help others find freedom from the very root of what's causing them pain.
Okay, so after you've developed a heart that wants others to be happy and free from suffering, the path brings in two crucial balancing qualities: joy and equanimity. These are what make sure our love and compassion are actually wise and sustainable, so we don't just burn out.
This third mind, mudita, is basically the perfect antidote to jealousy and resentment. You know that feeling. Well, this is the genuine, from-the-heart happiness you feel when you see other people doing well, like their good fortune is your own. It totally breaks down the walls between me and them.
And we're not talking about a fleeting, worldly kind of happiness that depends on everything going your way. The sutra describes this as a deep, inner resilience. It's a delight you take in the path itself, a joy in doing good that just doesn't get tired.
And finally, we get to upeksha, or equanimity. This is the quality that brings the ultimate balance and wisdom to the other three. It's like the stable, spacious ground that can hold everything without getting knocked off center.
So equanimity is that ability to stay centered no matter what life throws at you, the praise, the blame, the ups and downs. It lets us offer our love and compassion to everyone equally, whether they're a friend or a foe, without getting swayed by our own preferences or emotional reactions.
So how does this all fit together?
Well, these 4 minds aren't just a checklist of exercises to do one by one. They're actually one single, integrated living practice that creates a complete and totally wholesome heart.
Think of it like this. Loving kindness and compassion are the heart reaching outward, how we actively engage with the world. And then sympathetic joy and equanimity provide the inner stability, the wisdom, the resilience. They're a complete toolkit for the heart. They support each other and they perfect each other.
And that's how the lesson to Prince Viryadatta ends. But really, the invitation in that teaching extends way beyond the ancient text, right through the centuries, to all of us right here and now. It's a timeless map for changing our own hearts.
You know, this ancient lesson is really just a mirror, showing us our own potential. So the real question isn't just about understanding all this stuff in our heads. It's about asking ourselves, how can we start to actually cultivate these boundless qualities in our own lives, with the people around us, maybe starting today?